So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Goal! Argentina! And there is your opener.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 7.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Oh, it's Pirlo. Núñez. Pirlo. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. About as smooth as it gets. Not one, but two. It is... And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, por favor permanezcan sentados durante el transcurso del partido. Gracias por su cooperación.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Johor Darul Ta'zim appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers.
And there's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Varane gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Haaland. Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Argentina have their second corner now. Pirlo goes short. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. Johor Darul Ta'zim are looking to go forward now. And it's Pirlo. Vitinha. And Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pirlo looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And this is Messi. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Brilliant save from Buffon! Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
So, third corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. And here's Pirlo. And this is Roberto Carlos! And it's been hooked away. And this is Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And there is his 30th goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Haaland! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Argentina with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stood up well to him there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Haaland. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi. Can he latch on to this? That could spell trouble. Company gets a foot in and wins the ball. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Header! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 16.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Good ball, good take. Ferdinand. Pirlo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Lahm. Always goal side. And the shot!
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Cross chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Jordi Alba. Yaya Toure. Pepe. Spread out to the left. And here's Haaland. Messi. Spread to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba getting forward. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Jordi Alba. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Argentina currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Roberto Carlos, renowned for his long-range shooting. And he's whipped it across. Space for him to turn and look. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, well played. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Darwin, quick driving run, shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Chiellini. And it's Jordi Alba, nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? And a header! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They're urgent. Shot, surely! Vieira. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Looking for a corner. Pirlo who's short. And here's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Saliba can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to count, and it's been given away. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. To Jordi Alba. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can spring out of defence.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Gabriel.
reglamentario.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pirlo. That has been slung wide. And this is Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good effort! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. Pick that one out. It was a bullet. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So we're underway for the second half. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cafu. And here's Nunez. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through.
Towering header!
Pirlo. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jordi Alba. And Gabriel. Tries to pass it through. Lahm. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Aims beyond the defence. He's chosen to go back. And he was alert to it. Cafu. And it's Vieira. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Jordi Alba. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. That's the throw. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Pepe. That's going wide left. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. And here's Haaland. Haaland touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, well played, well played. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a great pick out.
Gets his head on it!
Oh, good finish.
They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 16.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So again, we have parity.
Messi.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Número 7. Número 22. Número 11.
And it's Jordi Alba.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Bigo gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos has to go back here. Beckenbauer.
Goal! Argentina!
And they've got their lead back.
Well, look, that first touch and finish is the difference between good players and great players. There aren't too many about who can give you that. I loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he...
Impressive jump! And a neat finish!
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Certain, searing and imperious. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, quería nombrar al miembro de nuestro club de fans que cumple años hoy.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Argentina.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be...
And a chance!
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Roberto Carlos getting forward. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Ball's...
Terrific effort! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position.
Oh, good effort!
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Haaland is onto this. Nicely.
Shoots! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And he stuck it away as if laser. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Schmeichel making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And he's heaved it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. Ferdinand. Back where it came from. He's picked his way through.
There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! And there is your opener.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Darwin. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lahm. Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Impressive jump!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Out towards the flank. Foot in. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. And that pass isn't the best. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Tchouaméni, and they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Pirlo. Now it's Haaland. Donadoni. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Zanetti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's having a hit! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The goal scorer
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a loose ball. Great vision. There will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos venturing down the left. Nunez is in a really good position out wide. So, a temporary halt to the action. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
today,
at
please
this
take
stage.
some time out to give your support to
Argentina
our best stadium
sitting
fund.
pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So the action resumes. Roberto Carlos getting forward. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. Nunez. That's going wide left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, nice touch. That is a superb rearguard action. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cafu.
Tries a shot! And no mistake! It is an explosive start to the second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good ball over the top. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Has a look and plays it forward. That is good progress on the left. Roberto Carlos currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Donadoni. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and...
Kachu! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lahm carries the ball down the right. Messi goes for goal! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in by... He's rising! Oh, good finish! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Neymar.
So we have movement on
Number
both
49,
benches.
Donadoni.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 10,
Well, I think it's just the
Mbappe.
reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Number 72,
Cross to the back post.
Dani
That was well
Olmo.
seen too.
Number
Good clearance.
19, Yamal. Number 7, Dembele. Number 8, Gerrard. Number 67, Tangba. Substitution.
Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the pass is intercepted. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Oh, Alvarez managed to get himself offside.
He's not got that quite right. Dani Olmo.
And he's there to make the challenge. And that's a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yamal. Duke, who does have an assist to his name. Thuram with the clearance.
Cafu.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cafu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Vieira attempts a clearance. And this is Gerrard, crossed into the box. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be
Would you
heavy
sum up
after
what
the
we've
final
witnessed,
whistle
Jim?
today.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Roberto Carlos, he is through here. Delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. And he whips it.
And a header! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Pass somewhat off target.
And it's Gerrard. Now it's Kaká.
Kaká. And here's Gerrard. Gerrard gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. That's destined for the flank. Threads one in. Nunez. Now it's Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Haaland. Over to the right flank. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gerrard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Passes short and sharp. That's going wide left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Nunez, real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davids. And it's Gerrard. Kaká.
Yaya Touré. Roberto Carlos.
Beckenbauer.
Pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Ferdinand.
Aims beyond the defence.
And here's the chance to counter. And here's Gerrard.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Pirlo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Argentina looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. This looks promising. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Kaká. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Kaká. Kaká has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Great chance here to level it up.
Guardiola!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Negeri Sembilan with the corner, there first. Deftly away.
There will be one
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. It's a sweeping cross. Negeri Sembilan have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina just ahead then.
Hello,
as we reach 45
please
minutes.
Join me in wishing a happy
I think
wedding
on the whole the
anniversary
team
for one of
linked
our
up
fan
very
club
well and
members.
has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Pings in across.
Gets his head on it! And that's a tidy finish.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
It's a searching pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Best proves just a little bit too strong. Belletti plays it across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cross into...
Oh, good climb! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That is a great pick out. Davids. And it's Belletti. Beckenbauer.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Belletti. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass.
Looking for the run.
Guardiola. Kaka. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Haaland. And it's Lahm.
Shoots! Goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kaká.
Negeri Sembilan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Lahm.
Now it's Haaland. Might be danger here.
Roberto Carlos.
Spread out to the left. Hoisted in.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
He's rising! And there's a goal!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Messi will
Not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
tries to pass it through. But he's well positioned here.
And the shot!
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
So will they make it count again?
Bullish header!
Oh, terrific save.
Argentina have their third corner. Played out to the left flank.
The ball goes in.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Negeri Sembilan are looking to go forward now. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Some really good ball movement. The final 5 minutes. And it's Pirlo. Messi. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Argentina contra Manchester United.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Well, we're on the way. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed.
He's having a shot!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Darwin. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The ball goes in. Oh, good fly! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Núñez. And it's Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nakata is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi.
Chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went.
Impressive job.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Cannavaro gets it away. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada será expulsada.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We are just getting started.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yaya Toure. Darwin.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Convertido en el minuto 7. Número 17.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lahm. Messi. Now it's Yaya Toure. Good ball, good take. Knocks it out wide. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Lahm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Núñez. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Always onto this. And it's made its way to him. Lovely ball and a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yaya Toure. Haaland. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. Lahm.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. And it's Lahm. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Yaya Toure. Haaland. Now, can they get him away? That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to pass it through.
Shot a goal!
Well taken goal.
2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner.
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Darwin.
Just the keeper, Nunez! Relentless, just relentless. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina find a
Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
pressure. What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents...
And a chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a... he's given it away! And
he's in, must be!
An uncompromising challenge. Rijkaard. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Baresi. And the referee has blown for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Argentina really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Argentina looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Things already rolling. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Messi. Oh, shoots! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he was alert to it. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's come to nothing. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Romario. Great ball if he can get there. It's Neymar! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, well played. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Haaland. Pirlo. Might be shapes to shoot!
And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Good ball, good take. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's a good foray he's making. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pirlo. Now it's Haaland. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Roberto Carlos, he's got away. He stands tall and strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. That's an errant pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Lahm. Now it's Haaland. Well, he was clearly disappointed. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's beat Nunez! In he goes again. Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pirlo on a strong run here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Costa Curta makes a dash for it. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Picked out brilliantly. And Messi! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is the end of the first half. Argentina are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half then, just getting going. Mateus. Chiellini. To Lahm. It's a searching pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's being urged to shoot. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Delivers with wit. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. And this is Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Backward it goes. And they're quick to get it back. Yaya Toure! Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta can get it clear. Roberto Carlos.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Hullet. Pirlo. Driving forward. Roberto Carlos. Played in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's nice. And he getting up there! It's hit the crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Costa Curta, looking to play him in. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Impressive jump. Goal! Argentina!
And they've got their lead back. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos finds himself offside. And he cuts out the supply. Yaya Toure. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cross into the...
And a header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's stuck it away!
2 up now, and they are cruising. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Yaya Toure. Pirlo. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. They're up to 5 corners now.
Terrific effort!
It's bounced back off the post. And that would have been game, set and match.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Oh, good effort! Just cruising! They are cruising!
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Nunez!
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Driven in.
He's rising!
Final touch was poor.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Imigresen are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Throwing. Five minutes to add. And here's Messi. And he's in on goal. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as it goes. Argentina looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi voted man of the match and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence... Haaland! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, good effort! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already.
And the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And now he has two.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Shapes to shoot! Argentina are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. He slings it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Lahm, out towards the flank. He has found the way through.
Pirlo's cross.
Cleared without hesitation. Hakimi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's Pirlo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Pirlo goes short. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Negeri Sembilan has the chance to... There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there is his 30th goal. A case now of complete control. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Hakimi. To Gerrard. And it's Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Gerrard. Hakimi plays it in. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe.
No foul, says the referee.
Messi. Now it's Darwin. Chouameni. Hakimi.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tchouaméni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fermin. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's through here. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played out wide. It's a promising position. That's good play. And it's Yaya Toure. Pass. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Gerrard. Yamal. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Shoots! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So let's get the ball rolling. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland, Nunez, he's found, tries a shot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Negeri Sembilan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to play it through. Messi gets flagged offside. Pepe. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Lahm. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now Pirlo. Ferdinand. And it's Ferdinand. And it's with the keeper. Schmeichel, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And it's Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Convertido en el minuto 59.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And this is Messi, and that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Knocks it out
A
wide.
header!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Swings it.
Towering header!
No, it's wide. Hakimi. That has ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Darwin.
He's going for goal!
And he's spooned it over the bar.
Nunez most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Lahm. Tchouaméni.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pirlo. Spread out to the left. Played out wide. And this is Roberto Carlos. It's a sweeping cross. That's put paid to the danger. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yaya Toure. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. It's Ferdinand. Pepe. Ferdinand. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Real chance!
Upamecano. Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming. Pirlo. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, well played, lovely.
Roberto Carlos venturing down the left. He has a look up.
He'll try from distance!
And he's missed it.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Negeri Sembilan are making a change now. Upamecano. And it's Conte. For Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, super find. He's onside.
Nunez!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And we're done.
So a real showpiece win.
This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in a...